Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Mr. Hassan. This is our new channel, Mwalim Hassan channel. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so that you will be the first person to watch our videos that we will upload to our channel. Today here we have a question that is statistics 2, and here we have we are asked to find the mean, standard deviation, and the median when we are given the assumed mean. When we are given the assumed mean. So the question reads like this: the table below gives the performance of students in a test in percentage score. So here we have the marks, and then we have the number of students. Then you are told to use the assumed mean to find the mean. So let us see how we can find the mean of this data. So here we have the mean. To get the first one, that is the mean, then we need to draw a table. So here we are going to have the marks, which ranges from 0 to 9. Then we have 10 to 19. Then we have 20 to 29. We have 30 to 39. Then we have 40 to 49. We have 50 to 59. We have 60 to 69. We have 70 to 79. So that is the max. Then we have to find the midpoint. How do you get the midpoint? We add the two numbers and then divide by 2. So 0 plus 9, that is 9. Divide by 2, that is 4.5. 10 plus 19, that's 29. 29 divided by 2, then we have 14.5. So if you subtract 14.5 minus 4.5, then you get 10. So you just keep on adding 10. So here we have 14.5 plus 10, we have 24.5, we have 34.5, we have 44.5, we have 54.5, then we have 64.5, then we have 74.5. Then we have to have t here. And how can we get t? T is x minus the assumed mean. And what is our assumed mean? Our assumed mean is 44.5. Our assumed mean is 44.5. If you want your data in this column to be very small, then you can divide by the class interval. The class interval between 0 to 9, that is 10. So we divide by 10. Okay, so we have 4.5 minus 44.5, that is negative 40. Negative 40 divided by 10, so here we have negative 4. We have 14.5 minus 44.5, that one becomes negative 30. Divide by 10, we have negative 3. Here we have negative 2. Here we have negative 1. Here we have 0, that is 44.5 minus 44.5, that is 0. 0 divided by 10, that is 0. Then we have 54.5. 54.5 minus 44.5, that is 10. 10 divided by 10, we have 1, 2, then we have 3. Very good. Then we have to get the frequency. the frequency of this data. And the frequency is, we start with 2, 4. The frequency is given, you have to know that. So we have 7, 19, 26, 15, 12, 5. So you can get the summation of f, that is the total frequency. You add 2 plus 4, that is 6, 6 plus 7, 13, you add also. When you add, you will find that the number of frequency, or the total frequency, is 90. Then we have to have another column whereby we multiply f times t. F times t. Good. F times t now will be, here we have t as -4. -4 times 2, we have -8. -3 times 4, we have -12. -2 times 7, we have -14. -1 times 19, we have -19. 0 times 26, we have 0. 1 times 5, we have 15. 2 times 12, we have 24. Then 3 times 5, we have what? We have 15. Then we have to get the summation of f. We have to find the summation of what? The summation of f. So the summation of summation of ft. This, now you add these values, -8 plus -12, this one. So when you add all these, you'll find that summation of ft will be 1. Summation of ft will be 1. Now, to get the mean, it will be the assumed mean plus the mean of t. Plus the mean of t. Our assumed mean was 44.5 plus, how can we get the assumed mean? The assumed mean is summation of ft divided by summation of f times 10. Why are we multiplying by 10? Remember, here we have divided by 10. So if you have divided by 10 here, then at the end here you have to multiply by 10. You have to multiply by 10. So therefore, we have 44.5 plus summation of ft is 1. Summation of ft is 1 divided by summation of f is 90, then times 10. So 0 cancels with 0. Therefore, we have 44.5 plus 0.0111. Now when you add, no, sorry, here we have 0.11. So when you add, you're going to get 44.61. So that will be the mean of this data, using the assumed mean, So the second question that we're going to do here is, that is question B, is how to find the standard deviation. And we know the formula for finding the standard deviation is the square root of variance. And how can you get variance? That is summation of ft squared all over summation of f minus summation of ft all over summation of f squared. So what we don't have is a t squared and summation of ft. So we need to add another column here, that is a column of t squared. And our t is here. This is a column where we have t. So we have -4 squared, that one becomes 16. -3 squared, that is 9. -2, that is 4. That is -2 squared. -1 squared, that is 1. 0 squared, that is 0. 1 squared 1, 2 squared 4, and 3 squared, that is 9. Then we have to find a column of ft, multiplying f times t squared, a column of ft squared. So here we have to get ft squared. ft squared. So how can we get ft squared? So we have 2, here is f, and then here we have t squared. So we can say 2 times 16, that is 32. 4 times 9, that is 36. 7 times 4, that is 28. 19 times 1, that is 19. 26 times 0, that is 26. 15 times 1, that is 15. So all of times 4, that is 48. 9 times 5, that is 45. So once you get that, then you have to find the summation of ft squared. That means you add these values in this column. 32 plus 36 plus 28 plus 19. So when you add all these, you are going to get 233. 233. So once you have that, once you have this one now, then you can find the standard deviation. We come back to our equation. So the square root of variance, we have summation of ft squared, which is 233. So we have 233 divided by summation of f, that is 90, minus summation of ft. We have already found the summation of ft, which is 1. So 1 divided by summation of f, that is 90. Then we square. Times 10. Don't forget this 10. Remember, when we were getting t, we have divided by 10. So when you are also finding the standard deviation, then you have to multiply times what? You have to multiply times 10. Very good. When you divide 233 divided by 90, then you're going to get square root. You're going to get 2.4788 minus 1 divided by 90 squared. Then you're going to get 0.0001. 10 times 10. So when you subtract the 2, that is 2.4788 minus this one, then you're going to get 2.4787 times 10. When you find the square root of 2.4787, then you're going to get 1.574 times 10. When you multiply, then you're going to get 15.74 as your standard deviation. So that's how you can find the standard deviation. Now what is the only part now remaining is C, how to find the median. How to find the median. So for us to get the median, then we have to introduce another column whereby we are going to have the cumulative frequency. For us to get the median, we have to have another column of cumulative frequency. So the cumulative frequency starts with 2. So we have 2 plus 4, that is 6. 6 plus 7, that is 13. 13 plus 19, that is 32. 32 plus 26, that is 58. 58 plus 15, that will be 73. 73 plus 12, that will be 85. 85 plus 5, that will be 90. That will be what? That will be 90. So for us to get the median, we know the total frequency, the total number of students who gained those marks are 90. So to find the median number, we come and say 90 plus 1 divided by 2. 90 plus 1, that is 91 divided by 2. So we have to look for 44th number students. 44th students. So we are going to look in our cumulative frequency column, whereby we can have 44. So it is at this point, at this cumulative frequency whereby we can get 44. Okay, so you have to look the class of this cumulative frequency. In this case, the class is 40 to 49. So you have to get the lower class limit, the lower class limit. So to get the median, come and say, so the lower class limit of this class, that is 40 to 49, will be 39.5 plus, then we have the median number, that is 90 plus 1 divided by 2 is 44 point. So we have 44.5 minus the cumulative frequency above that class. The cumulative frequency above that class. So in this case we have 32. So we subtract minus 32 divided by the frequency of that class. The frequency of that class. So in this case the frequency of that class is 26. So we have 26 times the class interval, or the class width, which is 10. So we are going to have 39.5 plus, when you subtract 44.5 minus 32, we are going to have 13.5 divided by 26 times 10. So here we're going to have 39.5 plus 5.192. That is, if you divide 13.5 divided by 26 times 10, then you're going to get 5.192. So when you add all, then you're going to get 44.69 as your median. So that's how you're going to find the median of this data. So that's how you're going to tackle this kind of question. That's when you're asked to find the mean, the standard deviation, the median, when you are given the assumed mean.